Broadcasting reviews, and gotta go with Michigan.
Largest group of assembled fans in the Western Hemisphere. That's why they need a big house. Welcome to Ann Arbor, home of the Michigan Wolverines. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we'll see the #2 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Buckeyes will put two to leather and we'll get started. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and he'll bring it to the 25. First down here for the offense.
Can't lose this one, man.
Scanning the field, it's Orji. Quickly complete. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. The colors of the day were maize and blue when Michigan won a close one last year.
It was Ohio State leaving the stadium feeling blue after that one, too. The way that Michigan enforced their will late in that game. They were the most physical team when they needed to be, and David, they're going to have to do that again to pull out this W.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if you're the coach at Ohio State and you won every game on your schedule, but you lose to Michigan, it's an unsuccessful year. So he's heard about it all season, and these players have too, and they'll be ready for some revenge.
They'll need 3 yards here on 3rd down to keep this opening drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Now adjusting. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
When QBs are able to do this and just pull it down after he's sat back there in the pocket and go make plays, it's so frustrating for a defense. If I blitz and play man-to-man, nobody's looking at the QB. He can make a big play. If I sit back, he can still scramble, run up, and get a big play. So hard to defend this guy.
He's looking to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Edwards. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. There's so many great rivalries in college football, guys, but I think this one, because of the disdain and the excellence, sort of rises to the top.
Yeah, I mean, listen, there are great rivalries.
And the freshman will chalk up a sack. That type of pressure on the quarterback, that's vintage Ohio State, right in keeping with the legacy that's been established by the Buckeye D.
Yeah, and you take pride in that.
What a snag by the defense. Trying to take it back. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense.
You always want to come out and set the tone as a defense. Get a stop, make them punt. How about this? Get the INT and take it back to the house. Way to set the tone for this defense early.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
That makes the score Ohio State 7, Michigan 0.
They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a quick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. On the ground, it's Edwards. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1.
Man, that D tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back?
So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Back to throw, it's Orji. Going up top. Oh, he gets downfield for the big catch. He's loose. And he... Down Michigan.
Hey, QBs love their big tight ends, and especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a daggum receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often than this one.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Fielded in the end zone. It's Flowers. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Line gets set. First down. He wants to throw. Looking down the middle. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Great job by the freshman. Kept his eyes in the right place and made the play.
One thing I love about this linebacker, guys, he's really good against the run, but he's also nice in coverage, too. That time, a cover 2 look by the defense, so he's just playing in space. He's watching the quarterback's eyes. He's able to jump the route and come away with a turnover.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
All right, let's get it. Right.
That's the end of the first quarter, with the score tied at 7.
We'll get this quarter going with a 2nd down play. Back to pass, it's Orji. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. He knew the heat was coming. He had to get rid of it in a hurry, and he did so beautifully.
Perfect. I don't need a big gain. I don't need to hold on to this football because the longer I hold on to it with the blitz coming, the worse things are going to happen. I just need a few yards for the first down. Get it.
Got enough space, and he'll sprint in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. And he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out at the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a run.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Gone, close to the marker, it's Ibuka. Tackled, but he has a first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to the air one more time. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Great move there. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
Quarterback now breaking the field. He turns it loose to the left. To the end zone, and it's picked off. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Looking downfield, it's Orji. Pocket starts to collapse. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
Quickly out to the tight end. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
You just got to get this guy going in the offense. You got to hand it off to him. You got to throw it to him, too, on all different types of downs. I love it on first down here.
And they knocked him down almost immediately.
This defense will bring pressure from the linebacker level, from the cornerback level, free safety level, and the strong safety level. They're bringing it from all over the field.
A 3rd and long coming up here. Looking to throw. Finds the tight end. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Wolverines will hustle to the line. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. It's Edwards. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Comes out throwing on first down. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Now improvising. Fires on the move. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. It is a valuable tool to have a quarterback that can extend a play like that. But sometimes you're smart to be check down Charlie and just take something easy and not invite disaster.
Because when you roll out, you're rolling out, you're cutting the field in half, right? The defense starts to run from one side to where you're rolling out to. The field kind of shrinks, and it kind of becomes a little bit of backyard ball. And you could tell he forced that one in there. Didn't get the interception, thank goodness, but it wasn't a great decision.
And the Wolverines will boot it away to start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Flowers. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football ball out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
It's so nice to be an offense on second down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots. If I want to, I can just act like I'm going to run and try to get the first down, take a deep shot down the field. I can run the football. The whole playbook is open to my disposal.
Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass, it's Howard. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
What a great play. This guy is a force on this D-line. You think about Michigan football defensively, they've got dudes up front. Aiden Hutchinson, Brandon Graham, Mozzie Smith, Rashawn Gary. Guys that can win one-on-one and guys that change and force your game plan to have to adapt for them. You need to double team these guys if you want to have any chance. This is that type of player. He's got so much ability.
The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. It's caught downfield. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Throwing right. Makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. The Buckeyes are in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Judkins. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. They're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. A great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the 1st without scoring. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defense coordinators will tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Makes the catch. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
Feeling some heat. Moving out of the pocket. Pressure got to him, couldn't get rid of it, and they got him for a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field, they got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the freshman will chalk up a sack. That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. To the air, it's Howard. And the pass is incomplete. It's the final play of the third quarter. Fourth quarter is coming. A third down play to get the quarter started. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Going downfield for the big play. And this will be caught at the 30. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one.
The freshman able to get home with the sack. I don't think when the quarterback called out the Mike backer that he knew that the Mike backer was going to come calling on him quite so quickly.
No, it was good timing, right? Like, you don't want to show.
Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. And the Buckeyes are on the move. They'll throw it from the red zone. Catch in the middle, it's Henderson. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Off the boot, looking for his man. Gets rid of it. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he's...
Touchdown, Ohio State! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments and right before the half. In the fourth quarter, late in the game, just like right here, you need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
Two-point conversion attempt is on the way. He pulls it. Here he comes on the naked bootleg. Grabbed behind the line. It's Judson. He will be stopped short. They can't get the two-point conversion, and they're still up by one here in the fourth. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. These are the games. These are the moments. This is the opportunity for the finish that people remember in rivalries like this one.
And those
afterburners coming. Smashes through the tackle. And he'll get out of bounds. It's a first down there in plus territory and now threatening to get the score.
Defensively, I think you have different strategies for these situations. The clock is your friend, right? You want that thing to tick. You're up in the fourth quarter. But you don't want to sit back and prevent, because you've heard the saying, you really just prevent yourself.
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. The short hands. It's Loveland. And he wisely gets out of bounds. The clock can be the enemy right now. This offense needs to get some points. The Wolverines want to crank the tempo. From the red zone, looking for a space. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Michigan. And that one will give them the lead.
And this offense defense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the fourth quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
Back to throw, it's Orji. Scrambling away. Looking, trying to escape, cannot. The sack forks the two-point try. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This is everything you could hope for in a rivalry game like this. Close game, waning.
In a game like this, in a rivalry like this, in a situation, David, game on the line late, who's going to take it?
And you know when you make this play, you're immortalized. With this kind of rivalry, these are the highlights they'll be showing for years. Everybody to seal the deal.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to make magic with his feet. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. In that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
You've got to be impressed by what you've seen from this defensive line in the game because they're getting to the quarterback, they're getting sacks, and when they can't get there, they're putting their arms up and they're batting balls down. So impressive watching this deep.
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's a back-breaking. It's fourth down, though. Listen, you got to throw the football. You got to try to make a play. But the defense came up big in a big moment.
Floating away. Nifty little dance step. And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. Trying to find his man on first down. He makes the catch. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. Back to throw, it's Orji. Going for it all. And he intercepts it. Going the other way, and he's stuff. Rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for you.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games because this is always just a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.